Hello and welcome, it's Jilly Cube. I'm here on the Sunshine Coast, Queensland, Australia. I'm just going back in time to my first YouTube videos, which were basically all this style. This was, I think, if I can find it, I will link the video because I actually still have it. I just was intrigued by this effect I was getting back then. Look at it, it's absolutely, I thought it was gorgeous. You know, the cells were unbelievable, you know, cells within cells. I'll bring you down and give you a close-up of that. But I thought, oh, maybe I'll go back and try exactly as I used to do back then and see if I can get the same look. Again, I did another one earlier on a smaller canvas, different colours, and it was yeah, nice to go back to my signature style of the Jilly clusters, as I used to call them, and my balloon rolls and kisses. And sometimes the cells, as they dried, used to stretch right out and give a completely different effect. So I'm going to try, I'm not the same colours as these, but I'm going to try and go back in time. Whenever you do the wavy music, I'm going to try and use this haunted canvas, I call it, because I keep trying with this canvas and everything I try on it, it does not want to work nicely for me. So I don't know what's happening. So I'm gonna do the style that I even did some first videos, which was like just doing my pores, the paint colours like straight down instead of wiggly. I think I did start off my first video doing the wiggles. But anyway, let's see how we can make this progress. So this is Cool Blue. I'm going to literally do just prison bars, but none of us are in prison, hopefully. Video. Probably best if I don't talk too much through this, hey? And then this is Global's turquoise. I think back in the day I used to do the paints a lot thinner, so I might just add some water, just a little dribble, just water. I was watching a video, you know, like one of the first sort of 5 videos that I made, and I noticed that my paints were, even though they were a different pouring medium back then, they were very thin to do this kind of pour, so the cells stretched out. I'm not doing it all the way to the top because I will tilt the colours back once I've added them in. So it is kind of fun sometimes to go back to where you started, I reckon. That's good enough to go over the edges then. We're going to add this, it's called sketch paper. So it's sort of like a sandy colour, I guess, so it's a real beachy theme going on here. One thing I'm going to do with this is I'm not going to tilt it from side to side. I'm only going to tilt it backwards and forwards, if you get my drift. Let's scrape the rest of that and use all that up. Remember trying to recreate some of my first pours, and I just could not get the same reaction in my cells. So it just goes to show you that every different type of pouring medium gives you a different, might give you cells, but even the cells might be completely different than what, well, the different from what I used to get. So this is Global's gold, but I've mixed it with silver as well, kind of not too much silver this time. So I wanted that gold to really pop in there and make it like a beachy vibe, I guess. Might as well use it up. I don't think I've done these straight lines like this for a long time, so it definitely is nice revisiting how you kind of started. I'm just hoping that I get the kind of same results. Do you think I might just go to make sure I've got, this is peachy colour. I don't know where I put the, oh yeah, it's called palest peach. So they're kind of all keeping in the oceans and sands vibes. So I'm doing this so I've got plenty of paint to tilt, but remember, I've got to remember I'm only tilting backwards and forwards, not side to side. I think those colours are pretty cool. Too cool for school. What do you think, Rosie girl? What do you think? Rightio. Let's do this gently. Just nice and slowly. Take your time. Remember, this art creation is your rules, your way. Take your time. There's no rush. Don't listen to anyone's criticism. Not if you're enjoying it. Don't take yourself so seriously. It is only paint. So just tilting it so it falls over the edge. That corner covered, so I will use a bit of the paint that I have left to cover the corner without. Didn't want to do the tilt so it goes all the way crossing each other this time. I'm gonna remember doing it this way, so I'm gonna see if it still works. Just nice and slow, slowly. Oh, that looks nice as it is. A curtain of ocean inspiration. So the sides I will just do with my fingers, which is absolutely allowed because it's your art room, your rules, your way. And you can always fix up those edges as well when your piece is finished. So just use your, that's beautiful. So hoping this canvas now is not the jinx that it's been. Maybe it was just waiting for this to happen. Rightio, back to how I used to do it. I need a nice, clean, brand new, oh my goodness. I guess I can do it with, where's me? Oh, there. Okay. Soft plastic file divider. That's what I used to use, and that's what I want to use today. I just wanted a bigger piece than that. Anyhow, I've got to do my next bit, which was to pour my swipe colour all along the top. And remember, I can tilt this back to tilt off if I so choose to. That's my swipey colour. Chili. I do not know where that, I've got a piece of the soft, no, that's a bendy, and that always causes me problems. So I'll cut this bit out. Jeez Louise, jelly. Okay, I found one. A nice fresh piece of plastic file divider. They're the best swipe tools. I'm having to climb all over my dog here. She thinks she owns the place. You just drop that very tip and just draw it to you nice and slow. Take your time. Come on, come like you used to. I'll try and get the one that I did in a workshop actually before I even started doing videos, and I will get it and show you. Hopefully at the end. I'm just drying off my canvas. Always try to wipe your swipey tool so you don't put any of the colours back on, like to kind of cause them to mix, because it could go muddy if you do that. So I'm just trying to clean the end of my swipey thing. Go away, fly. Oh my goodness, I don't want you, sorry. Sorry, Dory. Find another person. Oh, jeez. Yeah, these are real life mishaps. Happy accidents. Need to go back over that one, hey? Let's see. Beautiful. Oh my goodness. So this is definitely summer flower kind of creation. Try and put my Duvalaki down. You've got to try and keep these pretty flat, because if they get a bend in, when you come to swipe with them, it kind of misses out spots. Now, one thing I'm going to do, which I stopped doing a long time ago, was using a butane torch, because I think it's dangerous. I didn't want to encourage beginners to use a butane torch, but because I'm trying to recreate what I created when I first started YouTube videos, I'm going to use my butane torch again today and see if I can get some jelly clusters happening in there. The actual cell action is happening all on its own, and it's beautiful. Okay, let's see if I can get me jelly clusters happening. I just did on a darker pour that I did, it come out beautiful. Now, I do not recommend that you use a butane torch, and some, if you're renting or you're bought in complexes, they don't allow, it's, you know, your insurance wouldn't be covered. That's why my husband has installed a fire extinguisher. Well, my son did actually, because he's a fireman. Fire extinguisher in my studio. Look at that. It's all happening. It's all coming through nice and slow. I'm going to actually bring you down. Come on down. Look at these. Like little champagne cells, but I know because I've used a thinner mix over the time, they will really just start to open up, I guess. I could tilt this back now to tilt some of that thick white off, but because I've got paint under there, then why not do my signature kisses? But look at that, that's gorgeous. I haven't done this kind of pour for a long time. Springish colours under there will be beautiful. So I'm gonna do some, I think I'll do balloon rolls at the top, but that's interesting, going back to where you started, and it's all starting to now come through even more so. Look, they're starting to stretch a little bit now, which is what they do if you keep the mix thinner. But of late, I've always stuck with the mix being thicker. So I'll push on. Rightio, I am going to put just my signature balloon kisses at the very top, I think. Springish, sprungish. Where's my balloon now? Oh my gosh, I would lose my head if it wasn't screwed on. I have no idea. It's disappeared. Where's my balloon, puppies? Okay, here it is, it's hiding. It's a bit deflated, unlike me. Here we go. So shall we do some rolls off the top? Kind of looks like a waterfall pour. Oh, let's just roll it, baby. Oh my goodness, look at the feather effect. That is beautiful. Love it, love it, love it. That one didn't come out so effective. We'll give that another go. Oh yes, that cool blue really makes it quite striking. Beautiful. Just take your time. Talking to myself as well, telling myself here, but that creates such a lovely feathery effect. So now I'll just go in. Oh, geez, I slipped off there. Oh, lovely. Absolutely can put these balloon kisses onto another canvas or even some cardstock, so you can make your own personalised gift cards or celebration cards. So it's all those colours under there, so that's why these balloon kissing is just coming out so lovely. Wow, wow, wow. Oh. Okay, I'm going to leave it at that, so it looks like this gorgeous tropical waterfall with their gorgeous flowery bitty things on top. Rightio, my lovelies. I'm going to call it quits before I wreck it, because I absolutely love that. That's beautiful. I'm happy with it. Hope you enjoyed me going back in time. I will find the canvas that I did that was similar to this, one of the first. It was before I started making videos, so I'll add a photograph of that canvas on at the end. It's in my bedroom, so I guess I'll never sell that one. And I've got down here, oh, I can't show you. Oh, this is one I did earlier, so I'm not sure whether I'll post this video for, I guess I will. Oh, can you see this? See, this is not dry because I only did it a few hours ago, but this was going back to old style, how I used to do them, which I seem to not be able to do, but I've really tried to recreate. I looked at my videos and seen how I did the texture of the paint and what I did back then, and I've given it a go again. So there you go. Thanks for joining me. Take care. Bye for now.